Welcome back from the quintessential commercial break. It's NSSF Friends with Benefits. Now, do not forget that at the end of this show, we will be announcing the winner from last week's episode.
That's very right. Quintessential what?
Quintessential. English, darling. English.
Big words, big words. All right, now let's head down to one of our local branches in Soroti to meet a branch representative who's going to break down to us exactly what an immigration benefit is all about.
Immigration grant is payable to when you're a member in NSSF, but then you decide to leave employment in this country. Either you're an expatriate who has been working here for some years, and now you're relocating back to your country, we pay you the immigration grant. Then also we pay immigration grant to our Ugandans that have moved permanently to settle in other countries. Some have gone through marriages, others through what we call like the green cards. So as long as you have another settlement or citizenship in another nation, in another country, and now you've settled there, you're free to come and withdraw. Of course, we always have the documents we require to ascertain that.
Welcome back. I am Crystal, and it's NSSF Friends with Benefits. Remember that the winner from the last episode will be announced at the end of this show. Now let's head to Gulu to meet our fourth contestant, Hiram Annet, to find out what she did with her benefits when she received them.
Welcome to Gulu. My name is Anat Hiram Annet. I received my invalidity benefits, and this is my NSSF story. In 2016, around June, I was falling sick on and off. So I could go to the clinics every time. They tell me I have bacterial infection, I have UTI. They could not tell me exactly what I was suffering from. Till when I went to Lachi Hospital, that's when I was tested. I was told I have HIV. I realized I could no longer go back to work because the sickness has affected also my eyesight. We had already lost hope. Even the children were already at home. Affording a meal a day was already a problem. Sometimes we could even borrow from a neighbor. So I went to NSSF office. I asked what are the conditions for someone to get the benefits. They gave me a form. I filled the form. Then after that week, I received my money. It was 4.9,030,000. When I received the money, I said it's better to do something that I have knowledge on it. So I went and did some small market survey on salon. So I picked 2 million from that 4.9 and I opened salon. This is Anat Beauty Salon. The salon was opened in April 2017 this year. We offer different services. We offer training in hairdressing, in plating, bridal dressing. At the moment, I'm employing 8 girls who are mothers. Some are single mothers. So these girls were abducted by the rebels. They stayed in the bush for a long time. So when they came back, they were looking for jobs. So me, I offered them jobs.
Atika mete ke kwa kalote ang nangwene na po la cho makonya.
The business has improved. What I have in the salon now is not now worth what I used for opening 2 million. It is around now 6 million. Then 2 million, I had a building before when I was working, but the building was not yet even to the rim beam. So that 2 million I added, I continue with the construction and it has reached a roofing level. Before I received the NSSF money, the building was here. You can even see the difference of this cement. This one looks old, this one is new. The benefit I received from NSSF has changed our life a lot. Now the children are back in school. I see a future in my children now, even a future in me. My hope has been restored back with this benefit. People who think it's not easy to get the NSSF money, it's very simple to get the money. Because I went through, I know what it is now.
And there you have her story. Let's welcome Anat to the show. Hello. Welcome, my dear. Welcome. Please have a seat. Have a seat. Your story, my dear. Did you have like previous training in the salon business for you to give you the idea to start it?
I was in for my senior 6 vacation. I went for salon training. So I had the knowledge and skills in salon.
Okay.
Yeah, training, yeah.
Okay. Well, I have more questions, but now I'm going to hand you over to our judges. Barbara?
Okay. Thank you, Crystal. Anat, where do you see yourself 10 years from now, 5 years from now?
5 years to 10 years from now, I'll see myself to be a wholesaler. Because right now, in the salon, I'm doing 2 things at a go. I'm selling weaves and doing salon. So in 5 years from now, I see myself having 2 separated business. Salon different, then a wholesale for weaves different.
I like that part of you where you picked up other people who had nature had beaten down and brought them up. But are you also planning to start saving for them, to encourage them to save with NSSF so that they can also benefit the way you have benefited?
I told them already when the NSSF people went and met them in salon, they were asking me, what are the procedure and what does it require? So I told them, it doesn't need you to work with a big NGOs or other organization. Even you here who are working with me, you can start saving with NSSF. Then if it reaches a time, you can get it back. So that's also a plan that if I go back, I'll sit with them and we also discuss.
And I liked your story as well, like everybody else. It's always important to pick yourself up. Do you have a plan to ensure that your business will not go down? It will continue to grow and grow and grow. And if so, what is that plan?
Always I focus, if I'm picking the money from the business, I make sure that I'm buying or spending on something that I'll gain, the profit will be there. So at the moment, I don't waste the money, like spending much on luxurious things, things that will not bring me more benefits.
Okay. Yes, Paul.
Fantastic story. Particularly interesting for me, or can I say inspiring for me, is that you had a benefit of 4.9 million. We hear of people having 20, 50, blah, blah, blah. But you took what you had, started where you are, and are moving on. But just to complete this story, I wanted to know, how did you start saving with NSSF? And when you did you feel it was a bother to be contributing to NSSF, or what was your attitude towards it? My
salary was 200,000 as a volunteer. So when they told me to go and open my account with NSSF, I was so hesitant and wasn't happy that now the little man again they are going to cut for me. What will I get? And when will I get from NSSF? I may not even get it because I didn't have any knowledge totally. How I will get it, or if they'll add me some profit or what. But I said it's okay. Then later I was promoted. My salary was also added. Even what they were cutting for NSSF also increased. Then later I joined another organization where the salary was a bit big and they were cutting 200 every month. So my saving also with NSSF increased. Yes.
Okay. Now, if you would like to see Anat move further in the competition, you need to vote. Now, to vote, just dial *254# and select Friends with Benefits. Or you can go online. Just go to nssfug.org. Make sure you vote. We'll be back after the break.
Tired of moving in search of financial assistance? Look no more. Postbank Uganda has all the answers to your financial problems. No more queues. Sign up on Postbank mobile phone banking and dial *263# to pay for bills like water, electricity, URA, passport fees, airtime, etc. You can also make deposits on your account from your phone directly using mobile money services. We have early start accounts for children, school fees loans, group loans, etc. We provide agriculture loans to help farmers purchase seedlings, input, processing, production and marketing your agricultural produce. We also have mobile vans that serve our customers in the hard-to-reach areas. Call toll-free 0800-217200 or visit any of our branches countrywide. Postbank is regulated by the Bank of Uganda. Postbank, empowering you.
It is NSSF Friends with Benefits, and I am Crystal.
And I am Gaetano. Bandange, it is that time. We are going to find out who is the winner from the first episode of Friends with Benefits. I do have the envelope in my hand. The results have been counted and verified by PricewaterhouseCoopers.
Now remember that the name in this envelope, the person in this envelope, will make it to the top 8 in this competition.
Who do you think it's going to be? Fahira or Nabende? Who?
Nabende.
Fahira. Nabende. Yes. Nabende, huh?
Okay. Okay, the moment is now.
Moment of truth. The winner, or rather the winner of the first episode to go into the next round is... Okay. We say it together, eh? Nabende Wamoto! Congratulations to Mabende. We shall see you in the next round.
And now back to today's show. Now, we met Mary, who used her invalidity benefits to construct a house and pay for her breast cancer treatment. And we also spoke to Anat, who used her benefits to treat her HIV and start a profitable salon business. Now, remember that the contestant from today's show who receives the most votes will make it to the top 8 and will be announced at the end of next week's show. The votes will be verified and audited by PricewaterhouseCoopers.
So make sure you vote. I would like to give a big thank to people who have made our hair.
Afros and More for hair and makeup.
Right now, we would like to thank, of course, our judges. We'd like to thank you, the audience. Give yourselves a round of applause. You've been fantastic. And we would like to thank the viewers as well for tuning in this evening and last week evening. We want you to be back next week. The voting lines are now open. See you next week right here on Friends with
Benefits. Bye-bye.